Ding dong, poor Davis is gone. He got poisoned. Didn't turn to stone at least, but he got poisoned by the Medusa. The random night encounter, that is too bad. Davis was level 1, 25 character points accumulated. He was just starting to get useful. Well, let's not go that far and say he was useful. His strength was so weak, I was going to start buying up his... so his skill was pretty good with knife there, knife and bow. And I was hoping to buy up... I'm working on so striking strength to allow high skill to translate to more damage. Now he was able to do vital strikes to get the extra damage there, the ×3. But I might toying with a striking strength advantage allowance. I'm thinking as long as your strength plus striking strength combined does not surpass your skill in the weapon, that's allowable. Anything under your skill. Striking strength is one of those advantages that's a little cinematic, maybe too cinematic for this. I don't know, dare I say too cinematic for randos. They start really weak and non-cinematic, but my hope is that the sky's the limit for these guys. So anyways, poor Davis, he's dead. But that surviving that kind of trauma did get everybody else 2 extra character points. So it looks like we've got 6 character points total to award to everybody. So that puts Richter here up to 32 and 8. Sorry, 31. Yep, 31. And 6, 7. 31 and 7 points to spend, 31 total, so he's on his way to level 2. At 40 character points, he will hit level 2. Therian here has a whopping 8 character points now, so he's living the dream. And he's got full 8 to spend. I'm going to keep saving for him. I want to get a majory as soon as possible. Actually, let's give him majory 0 right now. Majory 0. And I'll spend the 5 points for that. So I'll leave me at 3. So that's super duper. Now that we're in town, we're going to use the ring of remedies on Therian. And we will just erase bad sight, farsighted. Not often does a character just get their starting full point disadvantage removed, just wiped clean. That's never happened for me, actually. Some of the acquired disadvantages I have bought off, but there are only 2. For instance, Bingledorf with his -2 epilepsy, it's just basically a cortic level shakes he gets when he's in intense situations. If he goes up another level in that, I'm gonna have to start, I think, rolling every time he gets into combat or an intense situation. So Bingledorf is now, so he adds another 6, so he's got 12 character points, putting him up to a total of 31, so he's on his way to 40 as well. He'll be level 2 soon. So that's exciting. I am thinking about saving up the 12 points until I get 20. I'm thinking about sinking 20 points into dexterity. Put his dexterity up to 12 from 11. I don't know. A strength. I could put strength up to 15. That'd be no joke. That'd be pretty cool. Dexterity 11. Or I could just crank his spear skill up. Huh. I might have to think about that, actually. For now, let's go ahead and do our checks, our rolls against willpower. see how these poor guys dealt with the loss of Davis. The brutal attack and poisoning of Davis from the Medusa. Okay, so we've got a willpower of, willpower of 5 on Bingledorf. These guys all, that's right, I forgot about that. And Therian, the new recruit, is no exception. Nobody has a willpower greater than 7 in the group. Bingledorf has a willpower of 5, Richter has a willpower of 7, and Therian is 6. Brutal. Yeah. We just gotta put... Yeah, this is low level. This is low level stuff here that we just need to maybe deal with and get out of the way. Let's sink some points into willpower and well, gee, yeah, I have to make the roll though before I put it up. So here we go. I need a 5 or less for Bingledorf. Heck no. So he takes another level. He already acquired a trauma-induced disadvantage, and that was epilepsy for -2. It now takes an additional -2, so he's at -4 level for that. It's GM's call, really, if you want to give them a different minor disadvantage, but I like to stack them up, make them worse. You can mix it up too. Richter failed last time to deal well with the death of Herbert there, and he got monasticism, so he's starting to seclude himself and become a bit of a monk type, monastery shut-in type guy. It's in game terms, it's not making him any more holy, but he sees it as something he needs to do. Let's check his will test. Oh, that's too bad. That's an 8. He needed a 7 on his will test, so his self-imposed mental disadvantage of monasticism gets stronger to -4. Therian, our fresh recruit, just got healed of his major disadvantage there. His only disadvantage. Farsighted. Let's do a will test for him. Will check. Oh, so close again. That's a 8, and he needed a 6. So poor Therian joins his party members in poorly dealing with, having a hard time dealing with the loss of an adventurer. A comrade. Okay, so we've got 42. He picks up a dislike. Yeah, that's goes without saying, eh? Makes sense. Dislike. He has a dislike of Medusas. That's for sure. Dislikes Medusa. And that's for -2. Okay, so a dislike. It's at quirk level basically, but let's just see if that has. Is that just a? Let's check the disadvantages here. Yeah, it's not even. Okay. So he is, yeah, he really dislikes those things. Okay, so as that gets worse, he will have to make willpower control rolls to deal with the target of his dislike, which is Medusa. So I'm thinking the dislike will, at higher levels, as he keeps gaining levels in that, will turn into basically a phobia. So at this point, it's not a phobia yet. Okay, so everybody's got their disadvantages. I'm going to spend some points here. It's time to. I should have thought of this earlier. The nature of playing randos is you start with some bad rolls, some bad attributes, and through adventuring we just got to put those up, crank those up with our character points. So that's why we're lenient with the character points, so we can improve these poor schmucks. So he's got a willpower. Where is the? Okay, here we go. Willpower of Bingledorf has willpower of 5. I want to put that up. It is 5 points per bonus. Everybody's going to need a boost in willpower. This is getting ridiculous. They're just too mentally fragile for adventuring. They're not going to... they're just going to have mental breakdowns if this keeps up. So I'll toughen these guys up. I'll put one level into it. Therian doesn't have enough points, but I'm going to take 5 points off of Richter and Bingledorf. That's unfortunate because Richter's so close to getting... Yeah. Okay, I'm not going to do it for Richter. He's so close to getting Power Investiture. I just need 3 points. And then he can start casting spells. We need to get that healing ability. So I'll take 5 points off of Bingledorf. Go from 12 down to 7 points left. And I'll bump up his willpower to 6. Still pretty sad, but at least we're going in the right direction. It's a long road to becoming steadfast, brave heroes. But we're on our way. And otherwise, I don't think I'm going to spend any points on anything at this point. That will be something I will put up for the poll. For the higher tier subscribers, members, you guys can choose how I improve these guys. That'll be coming soon on the site. Okay, next step will be to look over our treasure. Yeah, let's just get the stats out for that. Alright, so let's check out this loot. We've got a potion of fire resistance, a scroll of protection from elementals. That's pretty cool. Scale mail. Now let's roll to see what size that is. D10. Yep, of course it is. It's human sized. Write that in there. Okay, so Bingledorf nor Richter can wear that. That is too bad. That's too bad. Oh well, we got lucky even having a chance to get that. A dream speech potion? Let's read what that does. Dream speech potion. This potion only lasts for 10 minutes. The drinker can speak to one paralyzed, petrified, or sleeping creature within 30 feet. Wow, only one creature can be spoken with per potion. And can hear the responses of the creature via ESP. The drinker will automatically understand the language of the target, but the target is under no compulsion to speak the truth, or even respond at all, if they do not wish to. Dream speech. Oh, wow. So we could talk to... Wow. We do have that... We have that layer of... That suspected layer of Medusas. Clear out. And that might come in handy for that. If we find victims or, say, petrified people there, we can talk to them and maybe get some information. That would be perfect for this arc, this next adventure quest arc. Well, I'm not going to be going to clear that layer out just yet, but Ring of Remedies. Now I read that. Let me just look over that again. That's like a wondrous level item. That's amazing. Once per day, this ring will duplicate the effect of a cure blindness, awesome, cure disease, remove curse, or neutralize poison spell as if cast by a 25th level cleric. Holy! The spell can be cast on the wearer or on a target that the wearer touches, and that is once a day. That is the main prize right there. And then jewelry worth 100 silver pieces. Okay, so I'll grab that. Potion of elemental... Okay, yeah, fire resistance. The drinker becomes immune to normal fire and gains +2 bonus on all saving throws against fire or heat based. Okay, so I'd give a probably just a DR of 2 additional against all fire stuff. And takes -1 point per die to a minimum of 1 from magical fire attacks. That is cool. Okay, so that's a potion, and that would last for like 1d6 hours, I think. Yeah, 1 hour plus 1d6 times 10 minutes, so 1 to 2 hours. That's awesome. And the scroll, okay, so potion, dream speech, scroll, protection from elementals. Let's just take a look at that. Nobody can obviously use that yet, but hopefully Therian can learn enough magery to cast that spell. Let's take a look. Spells, protection. Well, we'll look that up later. All right. So I'll just record all those things on a little bit later. So we've got some money here, so I'll add the 100 silver pieces to here. Okay, 1900 silver pieces, and we are at level. No, we're at level 1. We can't donate to the crown yet or to the church to convert that to character points. Let me just consult the rule, a procedure on that. I think I have to wait till 2nd level. Yeah. Okay. All right. No, not level 2 yet. So all we have left to do now is recruit. We're gonna recruit another rando. And luckily, the town of Hollowdale is full of rando peasants with nothing to lose, and hopes and dreams of fame and fortune. So let's give her. I just wanted to re-roll that. I wanted to re-roll that race check for the armor scale, armor, because I do not roll a D10. It is a D8 for race, and would you look at that? I just dropped an 8, and the random race table is halfling. I can't believe it. That's amazing. That gives, okay, let's make a note of that quickly here, that chainmail is halfling, not human. That is possibly the best luck I've seen for a while. Can't believe that. Okay. Good thing I thought about, I remembered it was not a D10. We'll take it, we'll take that. A little bit of cheating maybe, here and there. That's not cheating, is it? So as tough as it is to lose a rando, a level 1 rando at that, it is almost equally as fun rolling up new ones. So here we go. Let's meet our new recruit. So he's got an 8 strength. Dang it. Weakling again. Okay, we've got an 11 dexterity. It's not too bad. Above average, eh? Oh, look at that. That's a 17 IQ. I think we have our magic user. Therian the elf has been displaced as the magic user, perhaps. Hard to say. He's got magery 0. And he is a little bit ahead in character points, with 3 character points ready already. We might be able to make him into like a... Maybe Therian should be like a bard or somebody like that. Like a... He's not strong or dexterous. He's just kind of a mediocre dude. He's got a decent health hit points, so 13. That's pretty tough. Look at that. 16 health. Look at all these guys. I have rolled a high health for everybody. 16 health, 11 health, 12 health. So this guy is a tough, smart dude. Okay, let's roll that D8 for race. 6. I think that's a dwarf. You'd think I'd have this memorized by now. Yeah, we've got another dwarf. Odd. Very odd. That's a dwarf magic user, probably. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Since I'm on that page, I'll roll a random reaction modifier table. He starts life with a 6 and 8, -1 to reaction, so he's not a super likable dude. That's okay. He's going into caves and killing stuff and taking the treasure. He doesn't need to be likable. Okay, here we go. Profession. Medieval failed occupation. So we've got a 163. 200 medieval failed occupations. 163 gives us a shipwright. Very cool. Makes boats for a living. He's a dwarf. These dwarves like the water, I guess. Well, yeah, at least like to build boats for the water. He starts with a hammer and a pocket full of nails. Hammer and nails. That's cool. Okay. Let's check out 100 random advantages. These are mostly non-cinematic advantages. 26 gives us a danger sense. He's got a nose for danger. I can see him saying that very line. I've got a nose for danger. Things don't smell right here. I don't know. That's my lame impression. 48 on the... Oh, is that 148? That is 148 on the disadvantages. That gets us slow healing. That's trouble. That's gonna slow down the whole party. I think he heals half as fast, so every time we go to town to heal after an adventure, we take a day per hit point we want to heal. Have to take twice as long for him. Although if he's my weak spellcaster, he may be in the back enough that he won't get injured too badly. Okay, let's continue rolling those secondary attributes. Willpower. Please give me a decent willpower for a change. That's a 11. So yep, he's got double the willpower of pretty much the rest of the party. Almost double. We've got a 10 for perception. Okay, pretty average will and perception. Hit points. Okay, 11. Slightly tougher than the average dude. Oh no, and fatigue is 4. Oh no. No. That's not gonna be good, is it? Yeah, that's gonna limit our travel speed. Travel calculations are all based on a fatigue expenditure of 10 or so. I think it was. Okay, that's interesting. We'll leave that for now. And yeah, that's it. So his weapon of choice would be mace. So, well, yeah, his skill would be mace 1, and he obviously knows how to build boats. So shipwright skill. Shipwright of 1. All right, and he needs a name. How about Wilkes? Yes, Wilkes. Wilkes the shipwright. Wilkes the Dwarven Shipwright. And with that, we're done. We have a new character. We're ready to roll. Welcome to the party, Wilkes. We've got Bingledorf the Halfling Fighter. We've got Richter the Dwarven Cleric. We've got Therian the Elven Dyer, but he's working on being a magic user. He was. Wilkes is our shipwright, our Dwarven Shipwright. He's joining the ranks. He's heard tell of our our daring attack on the Basilisk Lair and assisted the entire town, and there was much rejoicing. And by the way, for that, rep. We all gained a reputation of 1 in town, in Hollowdale. Everybody who was there to fight the Basilisk. Nice. Okay, so let's take a look at the map, and this will be for the mission poll. Our options. What mission, what quest should we undertake next? We have a tomb still to finish. We have a hill giant lair to inspect, to route out. We have above ground ruins to investigate. We have a cave, right? And a Medusa lair and a Kobold lair. Oh golly, eh? The cave is in D6. So there is our cave. D5. Yeah, so above ground ruins. So our choices would be to okay, I think I'm gonna try and finish the tomb. And then after that, what do we do? Do we investigate the Medusa lair here in this hex? Or do we investigate the Kobold lair in this hex? That could go either way, because there's a ton of Kobold, so that will not be easy, and that will be long. The Medusa lair, however tougher, they're probably, I think it's 1d6 in a lair group. I'd say we probably have an easier chance of clearing at that Medusa lair in one kind of go even, but maybe not. So we've got the Medusa lair, the Kobold lair. We've got the above ground ruins, or the cave to explore. And optionally this hill giant lair. I think that might be off the table. That's just too tough. There's going to be a group of them in there. Oh, it is next to the... yeah. No, we're no longer like 0 levels. I can't... No more pulling punches from the GM side. I'm going to roll random lair amount there. So, yeah, something to think about. Okay. Alright. Party on, Wayne.